whatever reason, the purple dye really got under my nails this time. And it's showing like crazy. So this is the color I'm going to be doing. This is going to be a really fast live. I don't plan on being on more than an hour. Actually, probably less than an hour. Because, is it even showing that I'm live? Yes. Oh, all right. I like to have my computer on so that I can see if anybody's here. Okay, so this is the color. And I'm doing the two Z's, so I have to kind of put it together for my thumb. I may put purple sparkle on, but I need to be done in 45 minutes so that you all can go over to VJ. This is called Cape Coral, but it's definitely more of an orange than a coral. It's beautiful, but I thought that would be nice for the holiday, well, for the harvest season, Halloween. I was trying to see if I had anything showing at all, like, anyway. I hope somebody comes in before I go, but it is what it is. So let's start with this one. My nails are clean. I just can't. Here, we'll do that. I'll scrape out as much purple as I can, but my nails are a wreck right now. All right. All right. Okay. I'm sitting really strange. Ugh. Let me move this. Doesn't look like anybody's here yet. That's fine. Hopefully people will watch the replay. Oh my gosh. It'd help if I could actually get a hold of it. That's what I do. These are nice and sticky. I will not need to add extra polish. See how stretchy that is? They're stretchy like that when they're fresh. All right. Wow. I really missed the nail that time. Let's try that again. There we go. Again, nobody knew I was going to do this. I just desperately need to do this and get it done. Somebody said hi. Hi, Manu. Hi, Sonia. How are you doing? So these are Color Street. The color is Cape Coral, but I think they're very orange and sparkly and very Halloweeny. To me, I did not do a great job on this nail. No, I did not. That's not the nail strip's fault. That's a Lori mistake. You know what? I'm going to redo that one. I'm going to come over to this side first, and then I'm going to show you what I do with the extra, because there will be extra. Let's see if I can actually get it on there straight this time. I'm going to go sideways because I can see. Let me use my nail. Okay, so when they're really fresh, they come off so nice. All right. Oh, hi, Jay. How's your phone? Okay, so this is a replacement phone. That's been part of my problem. I would have done this probably yesterday, except, so I filed a claim because I have the insurance on the phone. So I had to pay $99 because the other phone was just literally every single day, just getting a little bit worse. So this is the replacement phone, and right now it makes me sad because it doesn't have my lovely notification sounds yet. So it's just these normal dings like everybody else's phones, not my silliness. So, and hi Jay, I don't know if you heard me say your name. I kind of said it, but then I'm not sure if it came through. Hopefully, yeah, no, I love all the Happy Meal, and I do really like that tea. That's excellent tea that you sent me. And not of the gossip sorts, the actual tea. All right, I'm making quite a mess. Yes, okay. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm just, sometimes with these verticals, especially when I'm looking through the phone, I mean, I have it up on my computer, but I'm not very good at listening to myself when I'm doing these. But yeah, see, that's fun. They're nice orange sparklies. See, now you can see what I was saying. It's a little more orange. I'll probably go back in and put some more in there, but it's all good. All right, let's do the next nail, and hopefully it'll go better. Hopefully I will not be as chaotic. Sonia, Sonia and Jay, do you wear nail polish, or have you ever tried these? I feel like, Jay, were you one of the ones that took advantage of that Labor Day sale that was like so good? These are real nail polish. That's why I use the Color Street, and I usually get pretty good use out of them. Scraps. All right. Gel builder. Okay. Yeah. Is that one of those new ones that like actually like makes your nails healthier? One of the new gel formulas? Because I know there's some new stuff going on in the gel nail world. I'm gonna go sideways on this one too. I just feel like it's being kind of weird. Did I put that on the wrong side? No, I just wasn't pulling right. Okay. I have a toddler, so whatever. Yes. Yes. Exactly, Jay. That's hi, Lexi. You use rubber base. Okay. Yeah, those new, that's pretty new gel tech, right? So this is the color, Lexi, that's called Cape Coral. I keep wanting to say Cape Coral, but that is not right. It's coral, like the color, but it's very much, to me, nice orange. All right. I think I have the angle of my phone so low that's why I'm struggling today. But I was saying at the very beginning, before everybody got here, I have to be done by 1:30. Two reasons. One, because VJ's crochet goes on and she shows everybody's whips, works in progress, and then VIJAI, so it's not like the two letters. 2 weeks, but I do a lot of cleaning, so it lasts. Oh yeah, it sure will, unless you're wearing like rubber gloves, but even then, yeah, these because they were nice and fresh, these should last me at least 2 weeks. Sometimes I've gotten close to a month out of them, but 2 weeks is kind of standard. But you said that was Sonia that said you do a lot of cleaning and you do the gel. Hi Shatika, how are you doing? That's when I have to get serious about my day too. What did I say? I don't even remember what I said, Lexi. What did I say? Oh my gosh, I don't even know. Okay, put it on the right nail, Lori. Okay. If you haven't heard my story from today about how I fell out of a ceiling, please go watch my Wednesday video. I believe Shatika already has and commented. But yeah, yep, I have gifts. Gifts, Gifts, gifts. Pulled a little tight there. Okay, so we're gonna take that off. We're gonna scooch it over just a little bit. Gonna manipulate that a little bit. Is that good? Nope. Well, we're gonna do it this way then. When they're fresh, you can get away with pulling them off like I just did. I'm gonna actually use this little excess too, because I was messing with it so much. Okay. I'm going really fast because of that. But yeah, Jay, if you have a toddler, that, yeah. So since I'm putting like a second layer on that one for part of it, I'll go over that with clear polish when I'm all the way done. But that's just because otherwise that seam, sometimes I can get stuff caught in the seam. Making sure I'm on camera. All right. All right. Yes, it's very nice. Oh, hi, Tina. Nice to see you. Yes, right. Did you think of your kids, since you said you have a toddler? Did you think of your kids doing something like that? Make sure they can't get access to the false ceiling. Hi, Oscar. So this color, it's Color Street is the brand. These are called twosies, so they come in extras, but they're usually they usually go to like people that sell the nails. I do not sell them. I have a distributor or a consultant. I'll put her name there. But Cape Coral, so they're saying it's a coral color, but to me that is very much orange. And I love the sparklies. Like I said, I need to adjust that. Oh, I'll use some excess from another one. It's fine. I end up with a lot of scraps, but yes, this is quick. As soon as okay, as soon as I'm done. I mean, they're dry. They are dry all the way, ready to go. It's got a base coat and a top coat built in. Again, I don't actually sell them. You would think I do the way I talk about them, but I just love them. But, very nice to see you, Tina. Thanks for the emojis. I guess that's what they're called, right? Or are they emoticons? What is the difference? Is there a difference between emojis and emoticons? Okay. I hope this is what, you know what, I'm gonna. So there's a little plastic. The first time I put these on, I didn't realize there's a little plastic sheet covering them. That's part of how they stay fresh. So I was like having trouble like getting them to shape around the nail and stuff. Oh, it's because I had the plastic on there still. So, as I often say in my videos, don't be Lori. Do them the best way. Let's see. Almost done with my first one. Oh, I know. It's so good. It's so good, right? It's like ridiculously good. That candy tea. I'm done with my first box of candy and my first box of Golden Valley. I don't recall if I sent you any Golden Valley, but yeah, I finished. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to do this one off camera here for a second, or a little bit off camera. There we go. So close. Okay, so like I said, sometimes I have to kind of finagle it to make it fit, especially with these twosies. Oops, sorry, I was off camera. Because they're not like, they're supposed to be just accent nails and not a full set like the way I use them. But I kind of manipulate the system because I get the most for my money, so to speak. I'm sure a consultant gave these to me like with a purchase this many and you get some of these. probably why I have these. Oh, and then my other consultant had stopped selling them a while back, but my new consultant still sells them, but she stopped selling them a while back, and then I think she sent me a ton. I bought a bunch of stash, I guess we'll call it, like whatever she had. A little high. But back to what I was saying to you about that it dries. It's like it's literally dry immediately. I do recommend waiting to wash your hands for, I don't know, maybe half an hour if you can afterwards, to kind of let it seal up, I guess. Okay. Yeah, alternate. That's exactly what I do. Oh, and then my husband, he went in the other day and he thought there was only Golden Valley left. But guess what? He got 3 more boxes of candy. So that means I have 3 times 6. I have 18 more boxes of candy. That just, so when I do whenever I get my 1,000 subscribers and actually monetize, this time I'm going to wait until it's official before I do a party. Unlike the other time. I think, yeah, that'll be fine. I can make this work. But anyway, I will be doing tea giveaway again because, again, I feel like if a gift is kind of comes to me, that I should put that gift back out in the universe. And I'm sure people are getting a feel for that. I really, really like to give gifts. I really, really like to. It's like my favorite thing in the whole wide world to do. Okay. All right. Yes, definitely. Right. And I was so glad he got the candy with the K, because it is so good. And you're hearing those bleepies. And now that's my stupid notification sound right now because I haven't fixed it yet on the new phone, or on the replacement phone is how I should call it. It's exactly the same phone as I had, but a new version. Well, yeah, the same. It's not upgraded or anything. It's just a replacement because that's what they do with the insurance on phones. But I know myself, and that is why I carry insurance on everything, including the injury insurance, because, I do stuff like fall out of ceilings. But anyway, let's see. Yes, definitely enter again. Definitely. I'll probably do something similar. Wait, were you the main winner? Yeah, you were the main winner, right? The one that you got 6 boxes, right? Am I remembering right? And with a toddler, how do you get any time to craft? Oh, yeah, those yes, I did. Yes, that's what I thought. I thought you were a $6 winner. I'm going to actually use this. Where is it? On the pinky. Kind of cover up that little mess. My pinky is thoroughly covered now. Okay. Yeah. The Golden Valley's decent. It's just it's just not as good. She has her own 10 millimeter and she copies. Oh, nice. That's awesome. My 3.5-year-old granddaughter she tries, but what she ends up doing is she just wraps the yarn. Either I can get her to wind the yarn pretty well. She'll wind the yarn around her fingers and turn it in a ball, and then she's very creative, and so she'll tell me that it's, a dinosaur's nest or whatever. But I did get her to make a slip knot once. That's as far as we got. And then she hasn't been able to do it again. In case you can't tell, I've got a little bit of, I don't know, I think it's allergies. Got some allergy stuff going on. And actually, but okay, so she's imitating you, but not actually doing it. But does she turn your yarn into a disastrous mess? Because if she's just playing with it without turning it into a mess, then I think that's a win. I have 2 daughters, and then I have 3 stepdaughters, and then my first grandchild was a girl, so I thought, oh, it's just gonna be all girls. Nope. My other 2 grandchildren are the one in California and the one my granddaughter's brother, the 2 that I babysit. That was my first major experience with boys, so that's been interesting. Oh, my cats are being fed. Sorry, I forgot about the timing. I have an automated feeder. That's what that sound was. Yes. Yes. I have a whole set of scraps, but like the other day, somehow the scraps got wound in with the yarn. I do like them. Yeah. That's fun. So is it like one of these rubber handled 10 millimeter? I'm just grabbing. This is something I do too. I put the finger grips, or like a 10 millimeter like this, like a plastic one, or is it a big long plastic one? Because the big long plastic ones seem to be my grandchildren's favorite. And let's see, they are 3.5 and 1.5. Their birthdays are how far apart? 11 days apart. My daughter's birthdays are 5 days apart, so they're both in the same month. And then my daughter had children who have birthdays in the same month, which is funny. So my younger daughter was 3 weeks early, so that was what happened there. Okay, we should be able to finish. Okay, so this time, see, my nails are like crazy short because when I don't have them covered up, I bite them. I am so bad. Oh, that's just not nearly that as fun. That little bling sound is not nearly as fun as That's What She Said. I just have to get in there, and I get all my sounds off of Zedge, Zedge. So I'll put a referral code on there. It's free. It's not like I paid for it, but you can upgrade. You know how they do that. All right. So I'm going to need to use both of these to cover the whole nail. So I'm going to start with the bigger one or the littler one? Let's do the big. Like I said, I have to take that plastic film off first. Take that out of my hand. Do you ever find you have extra things in your hand, particularly like a crochet hook or a yarn needle, and you're like, why is this so difficult? Well, because you still have that needle in your hand and you're not using it. What are you doing? Or is that just a me thing? That sounds like it's probably just a me thing because I'm silly that way. Let's see what we got. So do you have plenty of scraps for her? I would assume you do. That's really nice that she just sits there and imitates you, though. That's a very good thing. I couldn't get either of my daughters interested. Well, I take that back. My younger daughter, and by younger, I mean she's 28. So she's not young. But She's my well, she's my biological youngest. This time I'm cutting it because I want to make sure I have enough. All right. Fuzzy Adventures, how fun. How nice of you to join us. So today I am doing Color Street. This is the brand, Color Street Nails. The color is Cape Coral, but I think it's very much Halloween orange vibes, right? And I'm using these sets called twosies. So there's only 2 nails in each package because they're supposed to be just accents, but I'm like kind of manipulating them to do a whole manicure. I'm going to finish probably at 125 or well, definitely by 1:30, and then I will be dropping a link to send you all over to VJ if you're interested in watching crochet. Because a couple of my, well, if you watched my Wednesday video, you've already seen the whips, but, and there's one I didn't send her because I'll send that one to her later. Oh, I gotta do this on the other side. What was I thinking? Normally you wouldn't want to touch them this much, but they are really pretty fresh, so I don't have any troubles. Go there. Okay. And often I like to push it down with this silicone if it's not like laying flat on the edges. One of these little things. You can get this at Dollar Tree. And again, I'm going to cut tight because I'm going to want that excess. I don't want to cut it right at the nail, but kind of close. I'm going to make sure it's on the waxy side, because then it'll come off. Then I have extra if I need it. All right. These don't take long, and again, they're immediately dry. I don't recommend showering for a couple hours, but hand washing, I don't know, like 10-15 minutes, just to make sure they're sealed. The longer you can wait to get them in water, the better. But again, it's not like they're wet. They're not. I can crochet immediately after. Hi, Blair. Hi, Yadira. So I'm doing Color Street Nails in the color, flip it over, Cape Coral. But to me, they are very Halloween orange with all that sparkle and little purple sparkles. Maybe they're pink, but to me, they look purple. And I am putting them on. But these, the ones I have are called twosies. They're not a full set. So if you get a regular full set, which I don't even think you can buy these, it says right, I think it actually says right on there, not for sale, yeah. Not for sale, because these are for people that sell them to give as like little samples or gifts if people have never used Color Street. What's cool about the Color Street, again, they're immediately, thank you so much, Yadira. Yeah, no, I love Color Street, Blair. So it is real nail polish. You can smell that as soon as you open it. It's real nail polish. It's got a built-in base coat and top coat. And like I said, they're dry immediately. So it's not that you can't get them wet. It's just that they're gonna last a little longer. I had a set that I put on for 4th of July. So before 4th of July, that lasted till, I want to say, the first week of August. And then the only reason I had to take them off or switch them out was because I had so much growth. Now, the reason I'm having to do 2 here, because the regular sets you wouldn't have to have this problem, is because, like I said, these are special sets that only have 2 per. But I had a bunch of this color. Now, this is from a full set. This is called an overlay, so it's clear with purple sparkle. I may add that, but we'll see. We'll see if I add that. Oh, Camille is live. Okay, I'll be done. I'm literally going to be done in Probably 2 minutes. Thank you, Blair. I checked before I went on, but she must have. Did she just go live, or has she been live for 10 minutes? So that's probably what happened. But I am super close to done, so no worries. I will head over there. Like I said, I was going to be done anyway because I have to go pick up, send people over to, I'll send them over to Camille's live instead because I'm almost done. Ah, come on. And this was a pop-up live that nobody knew about, so no reason to. So I'm sure she did not expect me to be live right now. So that I will send everybody over her way. I'm going to flip that. Hi, Mimadi. Yeah, I'm doing Color Street Nails. This is Cape Coral. I do believe this is still a color they have. This just happens to be twosies, which is why I'm having the issue I'm having with having to put two in the same. I kept that in my hand and then didn't know where I had it. Silly. I'm a silly person. But yes, somebody said that Camille is live, so I will send everybody over there momentarily. I was going to be done anyway really quickly, so it's all good. I was going to send everybody to VJ, but I'll send everybody to Camille instead. So since I had to put a couple together, see how there's just a little bit of a ridge there. I probably will put clear polish on there after, but again, I'm not going to make everybody sit there and watch that. I have some cleanup to do on these nails, but that's going to be, yeah, they do not, that does not look nice. Here, I'll just show it like this. People like to look at my ring too. Yeah, I've got cleanup to do, but you get the idea. I'm gonna grab that link for, let me put Camille, and then we'll be it's peach. Oh, okay, it called it coral. It called it coral, but nice to see you, Hadisha. But what you're seeing, the color you're seeing is peach, huh? Sorry for my background, Hadisha. I apologize for the color. But the secret ingredient around here is definitely cat hair. It's not so secret. Have you ever done the Color Street on your toes? I haven't, but I have a friend that did and said they're fantastic. But I haven't done the pedicure ones, no. But you can. You can use these regular nails on your toes too, but they do have ones that are specifically for feet, so they've got a broader base. Anyway, so, oh, it looks like Missy's going to come on over here. Hello, Missy. This is my kitty cat, Missy. She just decided she was going to be curious. She's fun to look at. Did she think I had food? Probably. Anyway, I'll do some, yeah, I've got a lot of little edges and stuff to clean up, but like I said, I usually do that with either this end or the silicone end. If I'm trying to cut it like I am this time, I'm going to use that edge, but I can tell I'm not going to do a good job. But yeah, I'm going to send y'all over to, you said Camille is live, huh? Let me go into YouTube. I've got my computer on, sure enough. Oh, she's doing a Jack Skellington bag. Yes, we all want to go see that. Copy. And I'm going to go right in here, Control V. There's that link. I'll just show you those nails. That link is to Camille's live that she's doing right now. So if you want to head over there, you can. I'm going to end this in like 2 minutes. But there's these. But yes, if she's doing a Jack Skellington bag, I want to get over there. Like ASAP. All right. Oh yeah, and in verticals, those links aren't so easy to access. I apologize for that. So anyway, go over to Camille's. And I'll add my consultant and her website, like how you can get Color Street if you're interested. And yes, they do have pedicure ones. They usually only carry those in the summer, but they could be clearancing them out. So go check if you're interested in that, Mimandi, if you're still here. But again, I'm going to flip around for a second. Oh, sorry, my hair's a disaster because I was at something called neurofeedback, and I mean, you can see my hair in the daylight is really, you can really see how purple it is. But anyway, but there's like this weird goopy gel. Freedom from the pink, huh? Sorry. I need to find that same thing in blue, and then it won't be so much of an issue, right? Actually, I think what the best color would actually be would be like a creamy yellow, or a not too bright yellow, but a yellow. If you don't know, for those of you who don't know, Ladybird loves Hadisha. She really is. She has a pink dislike, and that's the nicest way I can say that. Thanks, Yadira, for being in here, and thanks for telling everybody to like and subscribe. I appreciate it. And yes, if you all want to head over to Camille's, and then I'll work on getting links in here. Yeah, like you have a reaction to it. Okay, so there are some yarns that I touch that I have a literal reaction to, so I get it. It's just your eyeballs, and that's more miserable if your eyeballs are reacting. So the purple is better, the blue is better. There's some nice, there you go. There's some, I'll try to keep the pink out of there. There's some nice colors to look at. And my adiposes and my happy bear, because it's, you know, not licensed. And my painting and my, why somebody would use that as a dishcloth, I don't know. That was so much work. It's beautiful, which is why I turned it into an ape. Okay, yes, I'm gonna let you go, but yeah, hopefully you all head over to Camille's Creations and check out her Jack Skellington bag, because I want to get over there and see that. But I was hoping to get to 40 minutes, but I'm not going to. I'm just not going to worry about it. I appreciate you all. Thanks for coming in, and I'll see you all later. Oh, thanks for the hearts. See you all later. Head over to Camille's, and I'll get links put in there. Bye.